It's time, you guys. It's time. It's time. So, I know you guys have been waiting a while. I've been teasing that there's going to be a really big announcement very soon over the past couple weeks. And today is finally the day. So, without further ado, I announce to you guys, drum roll, the Switch 2! Yay! It's real! The Switch 2 was announced.
Nintendo Switch 2 video and talk about it a little bit. For a second, I thought that was it, and I was like, wow, it looks exactly the same. I'm assuming that's not it. If it is, that's crazy. Okay, no, yeah. Bigger. I actually already want to say one thing I don't like about it being bigger. I don't know if any of you guys agree with me. We'll wait till we see the full thing to say this point, though. USB-C port. Ooh, I do like that! The kickstand on the Switch I have right now, I find very, very flimsy. There's been a lot of incidents where it just fell over on me. Like if I bonk it or anything, this looks much more stable. I really appreciate that, especially where it's probably like $1 billion. I want to make sure that it doesn't fall over when I set it down somewhere. So I do appreciate that instead of a tiny little kickstand that juts out on one side, it's a full bottom stand. That is a big deal. Ooh, and it can recline! I mean, you'd have to be like literally doing push-ups over it to need this angle, but maybe if you play Switch while doing push-ups, this is the angle for you. Oh, the Joy-Cons are rounder. I wonder if they're more sturdy though. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me this is the only spot where it connects. I don't like where this is going. I really don't like where this is going. Oh God. I already have trouble with my current one getting stuck and stuff. Like, I do not like that. It's not a slidey. It's like, there's this tiny little hole here. I hope that's for like something else other than connecting to the Switch. Anything else, please. Please. Oh God. I do like how the buttons look more adorable. Maybe it's for stuff like Labo. Maybe it's not the slidey part. I hope. The Joy-Cons look clean. I do like them. Oh no! My fear! Guys, no! You don't understand how much of a problem this is. This is not a console that... Okay, let me just interrupt and share you a very important thing to know. Switches are not only purchased by adults. These are purchased by children. Have you guys ever seen a child? Have you ever seen a child biting or pulling on something just for the sake of it? Have you seen a child get impatient when something gets stuck and yank on it with all their might? Have you seen children push things in awkwardly at the wrong angles? Have you seen children break things that don't look like there's any fathomable way that it should be broken? Because this is a disaster for children. Oh no! That is going to snap right off. I don't care how durable it is. It's this tiny little thing jutting out. Kids are gonna find a way to break this. Like, that is not stable. The thing I liked about the other Joy-Cons is that sliding them in and out, it was really durable. Like, no matter how many times you have it, even if it gets stuck or whatever, it didn't really break. But this is gonna be like the new Joy-Con drift. This is going to snap off on people's Switches after a certain amount of time. I'm calling it. This is not going to be okay. Oh Children are gonna be snapping these things like Kit Kat bars. Yeah. Not to mention like rage gamers. Like if you get mad, not that you should ever slam your Switch down, but I'm just saying, there's gonna be people who get mad and like slam their Switch on a table. If you slam your Switch on a table, this tiny connector thing is going to break. My only clause to say maybe if this is silicone. If like the blue, I don't think it is though, but if this is silicone, that might make it a little more stable around the edges, but there's still all this gap in between this thing and oh god. Oh god. This is true, we might also get regular Joy-Con drift. Oh no! These Joy-Cons are just like, they're like, hey, you know the old Joy-Cons, you know how they break? What if we make them break more? That's kind of the impression I'm getting right now. As someone who's basically definitely going to get a Switch 2 and is excited to try one and I'm excited to play it, I'm still fearing for my life watching this video right now. Anyway, let's keep watching before I make my point about it being too big. Maybe it's magnetic. Maybe it's a magnetic port. And then it won't be as risky. If it's magnetic, then I can accept that. Maybe that's why it's snapping in so good. It looks like a Steam Deck. It fucking looks like a Steam Deck. Although it copied Switch, so I mean, whatever. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna talk about my point for a minute while we're here. With the full thing. So, I don't like playing the old Switch in handheld mode. Specifically because it is too big. Not the size necessarily, because the Joy-Cons are really tiny, like they're fine. But the weight is not good. The weight hurts my wrists. If I'm playing for a lot of hours or playing something with really intensive gameplay, it hurts my wrists. So, if this one is even bigger, how are they going to balance that out? Do I have to set it down with the stand? Or do I have to play in docked mode? Like, I can't imagine this being easier on my wrist. In fact, I can imagine myself not wanting to lift it at all ever. But we'll keep watching for now. I wonder too if they haven't shown on the screen yet, but I wonder if like right up until this edge is all going to be screen that has the game. I wonder too, with a screen this big, I saw someone else talking about this recently, I think in the Discord, but it might have been somewhere else, I'm not sure. Kind of comparing the Switch to the 3DS in terms of portability. And I want to talk about a point. I have a screen protector on my Switch, so I'm not as worried. And of course you can get all those carry bags and stuff. But the reality is, these are a little more fragile unless you have like a massive case. Like for my phone, I have like a military grade case. So even if it falls, the screen is not going to be like touched or poked by anything on the ground because the case is massive. But for something like this, I feel like there's a lot more surface area on the screen that could get damaged if you drop it. I feel like this might end up being more fragile. I really hope they did a lot of drop tests because I'm a little concerned about that. But the thing I really liked about the 3DS, mind you, it was also fragile because if you drop it and the hinge came off, like you're fucked. But with these ones, I worry about the screen getting damaged very easily if you're taking it around a lot, like keeping it in your bag or whatever, unless you put it in a protective pouch, because the screen is so big. That's a lot more space that can be damaged. That's a lot more space that can be scratched. And right now, having it like this does not give me confidence that this is going to be the most portable console for like taking when traveling or going anywhere or whatever. I can see it being portable for like playing off your TV in your home, but it's not the type of thing I'd want to like take on my pocket in the bus or anything. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay, so it isn't full screen. Interesting. The dock is round. Differentiate. Love to see it. 2025, which is this year. Okay, so plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games. Oh no, which makes sense, I guess. if they're making it more intense, I can see why some games probably won't be able to function on both systems. But that is a fear I was genuinely having. Like, if the Nintendo Switch 2 games could play on the Switch or not. Because a lot of people just got a Switch. Like, they don't necessarily want to have to upgrade to play the latest games. But the Switch hardware is also so limited that I very much understand that perhaps they want to make games that genuinely would not work on the Switch. And that I understand. I can understand it. It just kind of sucks. But at the same time, I get it. I hope that stuff like visual novels will be made for both still, or even just the Switch, because they don't really need any of that newer hardware. But for some games that do, I think this is rather important. Yeah, I hope digital games from both can be accessed on it as well. I can't see them not doing that. But it can play physical as well, which is nice. Because I know there were some worries that the cartridge might not fit, so it's good that the old cartridges still fit inside. But I am concerned where it says certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. It does make me wonder if that's a hardware reason, or if it's going to be ones that rely on Joy-Con extensions, because the Joy-Con is different. Like, I don't think you're going to be able to play Ring Fit unless they make a Ring Fit. Oh, imagine if they make Ring Fit 2. Holy shit, please make a Ring Fit 2. But, stuff like Ring Fit and Labo that very much require, like, certain connections for the Joy-Cons, I think those would be problems. But I hope that everything else ends up porting okay. I hope it's genuinely only stuff that has Joy-Con requirements. We'll see. They're gonna share the details for that later, so fingers crossed. Imagine someone buys Ring Fit for this and can't even play it. And there's gonna be a direct in April! Let's go! I will watch it. I will watch it. It's probably gonna be the first direct with, like, all titles from the Switch 2. Because we actually don't really know what exclusive stuff is coming out for the Switch 2. We haven't seen a lot regarding it because they've been keeping it kind of locked down. The only stuff we've really seen have been the leaks. But now, we've seen the real stuff. Possibly because of leak pressure, we don't actually know. But I don't think it's coming out for quite a while, so it's interesting that they did the announcement so early.
My excitement for the Switch dose. I like when the Switch came on the screen and it went click click and then I clapped. It was really cool. I'm so excited for the so excited for the Switch 2! Thanks, Nintendo! That was a joke. Hi guys! How are you doing? This music is so nice. Oh, okay, wait. I'm gonna talk about Nintendo Switch 2 again. What? Mario Kart? I want to see Mario Kart. I want Animal Crossing. I want a good addition to the Animal Crossing series. I want... That's all I can think of right now. Mario Kart 900? I need Pokemon installation. Big number. Pokemon. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a while. It could be fun to play another one. Oh yeah, a new Smash. Fantasy Life, which I thought was supposed to come out on this Switch here, but it still hasn't come out yet, so maybe it'll just go right to Switch 2. Mother 3. Is Pikmin a good game? Is Pikmin any good? I've never played Pikmin. How do you say it? Pikmin. Pikmin. Pikmin good? Is one of the best. It's like one of those classic Nintendo games, but I never played it before. Just like I've never played Persona. I've never played any game in the Persona series, which is... Yeah, I've also never played Undertale. What in the world?
News traveling around that the Nintendo Switch 2 is supposed to be coming out. I don't know when, but at least they're working on it right now, and I saw that they have a trailer. Yeah, we're gonna react to the Nintendo Switch 2. The first trailer is already out, like today. I've been saving it until now so we could see it together. But yeah, we're basically gonna watch this. I'm pretty sure the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna look cool, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. Here we are. Nintendo, what are you cooking? I want to see this device. Come on. Hey, that's my Switch. That's the way how it looks. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. What? Hey, it got bigger. Ooh. Little low. Oh, okay, we're getting the same layout, okay. Ooh. What? It could bend? It could bend back? What? Hold up, do it again. It could bend back. Yo, look at it. It bends. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Like if you're playing solo like that, if you don't want to, you know, make the little screen like stand for too long, you can make it bend down like that. That's nice. That's nice. That's real nice. I like it. Charge port on top. Yes, it's much better. Look at it. Hold on. Let me go back one more time. Look at this. The power button's up. There's the charge port right there. Much better than where it was now. It's on the bottom. It's annoying. But now it's on top. So that's cool. Look at that slide. Sliding. Slide! Yeah. Uh-oh. The controls got big. Oh my god, the controls got big. Yay! Yeah! I like it. You get to grip on it more. Okay. You're cooking. Ooh. Oh! It's built into the system? Oh. Yo, it's built into the fucking system. That is so cool. You don't have to... Bruh, you don't have to put the extra thing on top to make this bulky. This is already built. What? It's already built. Ah! That's so cool. I'm sorry, that is so cool. They did it to the other side too. If they did it to one side, they gotta do it to the other side. Okay. Must be having nice grips. Yeah, showcase it. Ooh, what you do? How you gonna attach it? What? Oh, snaps inside. Oh, it snaps inside. You don't have to take out the other part to make it bulky on the Joy-Cons. You don't have to do it here. It's already built inside. And you can literally put it on the freaking screen monitor. What? Do it again. One more time. Do it again. Do the clicky. Oh, the click. Oh, so clean. 2. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, and it's much bigger. It's a bigger screen. Ah! Oh, baby, you look so fun. Oh, Mario Kart, baby, yeah! We're playing Mario Kart. Nintendo Switch 2 on the logo. Look at that deck. Oh, nice controller right there. Oh. What did you do? Wait, I missed it. What did you do? What you do? Do it again. Do it again. Son of a bitch. Everything looks so clean. It's much bigger. Probably that means there's more quality on game quality, I mean. But also, look at the controllers. The controllers are much better. I like that. They also have the charging plug on the top, on the monitor. That is much better. Okay. Now, the only other question is, do they support wired Pro controllers? That would be the only other thing. But otherwise, this is so good. 2025. Wait. What's exclusive? Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. They play both physical and digital. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported.
Go back and look how cursed that Donkey Kong looks if you can see it in the Mario Kart clip.
Okay, hold on. Let me read this. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe they did that little update thing, just like PlayStation 4 converting to PlayStation 5. Maybe that's what's happening, like with some of the games. I can understand that. Yeah, that's a given. That's a given thing. But yeah, this is clean. I'm guessing Pro controllers will be compatible. I hope so, because I play most of my games with a Pro controller, but if I could use the Joy-Cons like the way they advertise right now, I think it will be okay. Give me a second, I have to switch models real fast. Whee! I have to switch. There I am. Now I turn into a bear. I turned into a bear for a little bit. Do I look nice? Do I look nice as a bear? Do you still like me if I'm a bear? Ayo. Also got a fish. I also got a little fishy. Okay, but that's cool. And it's coming out April 2nd. Ooh, interesting. I probably might have to experiment it with the Mario Kart. And let me go back to the Donkey Kong. Give me a second. Where's the Donkey Kong at? Hey! Donkey Kong! What the? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way! Hold up, I have to move chat for this. Hold up. Look at Donkey Kong! Look at Donkey Kong! What did they do? What did they do to the poor monkey? What is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that, Donkey Kong? Like, why you look like that, huh? Why you look like that? You so scary. Yeah. Coming out April 2nd, 2025, and some games may not be compatible, but it's okay. It's destined to happen. It's destined to happen. Wonderful. Thank you. I really like the layout. It looks really good. It looks really good. We never know until we try. The question is, how much is it gonna cost? That's the thing. I need to know how much it costs. Maybe like 400, 500 bucks, give or take. But yeah. Apparently, redesign of Donkey Kong was supposed to be a mixture both from the game model and the movie versions. Huh? Why are they mixing it? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Eat chunky. Donkey Kong is gonna be chunky, confirmed. Yeah. Probably $500, $400, $5.99, $6.99. Okay, look. We all know that the PlayStation, they cost like around like $600 or possibly more. So I'm thinking the Nintendo Switch 2 probably might increase its price from 300 to possibly around 500. I'm guessing 500 at least. Because there ain't no way that they put a bunch of upgrades to that Nintendo Switch 2 and still cost like the origin Nintendo Switch. That price has to come up. Maybe, I'm guessing around like 500. I'm guessing. But if not, then yeah, we'll determine. We'll determine to see how much it costs. We'll see. I hope it stays in the 400 range, but it could be 500. Yeah, because of the upgrades to the controller, to the monitor, and you know, to the deck. The deck got bigger, like too as well. Also the game cartridge, like too, that changed as well. So I'm pretty sure that the price is gonna go up. Yeah. Yeah, but we won't know for sure what makes it special other than making a huge size till April. Yeah, true. We gotta wait. We gotta wait till April 2nd when it releases in stores. Yeah, so I know pretty sure I might get it. I'll see what I can do. Like if I could purchase it and work with it. Yeah.
Let me see what this is all about here really quick. Enter together. I haven't seen anything other than it was announced. Did they just casually drop on you Mario Kart? Did they just like casually drop a new one? Looks cool, but how long do the controllers last before stick drift
that's
kicks
nice.
in?
That's very nice.
I give it 2 months after release till we see everyone griping about stick drift.
I'm not sure how to feel about the new control inserts.
And I just
That
bought a
is,
Switch 3 weeks ago. Why chat, why? Yes. Bring back backwards compatibility. It's what made the DS era so great. Man, I can't wait to drop it once, snapping one of the controllers, adding a touch of stick drift to the other, knocking the fan off center causing an unholy amount of noise and the battery dying after 20 minutes. This is gonna be great. Gladge.
I don't know how to feel about this. MMM. I have a bad feeling this is gonna if it. I don't know how. How do I say this? I feel like people are gonna run through the Joy-Cons really fucking fast.
Corgo 100. If the controllers are magnetically attached, there's going to be a whole lot of broken screens.
Because it's either gonna
I
get super
assumed
loose
they
and
are
keep
gonna
falling
use
off
really
or
strong
what.
magnets, but we will see.
That looks just like a clipping or whatever. That doesn't look very strong. The slides were stronger,
The
because
backwards
they were.
compatibility is the best part, since I have about 20 games.
You couldn't pull them
The
off.
worst part is now I will have to buy new travel cases. It must be a scam. Nintendo believes magnets are magical
This seems
and
like
can
a
in
bad
no way
idea.
cause issues or be weak in any way. In summation, it's just a bigger Switch. Solely depends on what is released for me to buy.
Don't get me wrong, the Switch looks nice and it looks large, but I don't know about the control update.
Well, I guess they're putting the snap noise to work.
I mean, to be fair
Cause
though,
man,
I don't
it might
even
snap
use the
into place,
Joy-Cons.
but I bet you the
I just
controller
use a
will
controller
snap into
though, so.
once handled even slightly wrong. The fine print said not all Switch games are backwards compatible, that there is a list
I
coming at a
mean,
later date
I just
is
usually
concerning.
use the controller so I don't have to worry about that, but people who actually use the Joy-Cons a lot, I don't know if it's going to wear off. But that is gonna be interesting about the controllers, and I
Not
think a
going
lot
to
that's what
lie.
another thing
It
a lot
hate
of
both
people were
Joy-Con
talking about.
designs.
It was the
The
controller
slide
issue
ones
now.
don't register for me and those ones look weak. Those contactors sticking out for the controllers look like they're gonna have disconnection
Yeah,
problems
that's what
quite
I'm-
quick, and
that's
be a
what
major
some people
weak
are
point
saying.
of failure.
The joysticks look really pretty solid though, not gonna lie.
Wonder
Those
if they will
joysticks look
announce
pretty
the new
solid.
Nintendo online shop later this year where you have to repurchase all the classic games to play on the Switch too. Personally, I can't wait to play any modern non-Nintendo game at 15 FPS. They're probably gonna use polarity switching electromagnets MHM.
Are they Hall effect sticks? I have a few Hall effect sticks. I wouldn't say they probably are, but I mean, I don't know. Hall effect means no stick drift by the way, so I think it probably would have it though. Hopefully there's I'm probably going to replace the controls.
I'm going to be honest, I feel like it's just so
Bland looking. It looks bland looking without any colors on it.
Just remember, Zen and chat, always wait for the second wave of new console releases, since the first wave, or launch consoles, will always have issues and the second wave will have those issues resolved or somewhat resolved.
The upgrades look nice, the design choice of the color is boring. I personally think anyway.
The Switch 2 went through the same design changes as McDonald's restaurants.
I'm guessing they were trying to go for a
This is
sleek
the
and sharp
equivalent of
look
the
to
grey
match with the
Joy-Cons from the
PlayStation.
OG Switch.
I'm looking a little bit more into this here. Oh yeah, look. I think for the first portion of your usage for this, it's going to be very
The
fun.
new Switch looks
But I
like
think
as if
after
the
a
old
while it's
Switch
going
is
to
going
start
through a
getting
goth/emo
loose.
phase.
I'm about
The next
95%
question is the
sure there's
price
going
near
to be
Grim
some
News
defects
time.
where the
The
controllers will
original
not
was
stick.
$300, so we can expect $400 to $450.
I'm
Honestly,
going to go with
I'll
close
just
to
be happy
500.
if the joystick actually work this time and not get Tokyo Drift every 5 minutes. Bruh.
I'm going with 500 on this thing.
If I may be a bit of a nerd for a moment. A Hall effect sensor is a circuit that changes
Because all the
resistance
backward
when exposed to
compatibility,
magnetic
they're gonna
fields.
upsell it for
It's
that.
why they work well for controllers, and they can't suffer from drift, unless the stick's spring breaks. Alright everyone, get ready, we're returning to the day
Listen.
of blowing out the Nintendo connectors to make it work. This time for the controllers instead of cartridges. The faded colors also don't help in its design.
Since it's got a large screen, large controllers, big updates to it, nice shiny look to it, and then you can bring all of the freaking old games onto this new one. I feel like you're probably close to 500.
Was just reading a theory that you maybe can use the
Because the
Joy-Cons as
PlayStation
mouse.
5 was what? Like $600? At least between the $400 and $500 range between those two. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's get it 1 year. Glad to be part of a great community run by the best toaster.
Heck yeah.
They would be stupid to charge $500, it would really piss everyone.
MMM.
Scalpers everywhere rubbing their hands at the prospect of reselling these on second-hand markets. Gesundheit.
Also, did you guys see what VSHO tweeted out? Shoujo. Excuse me? They are bringing back AOL. Can you believe it? Can you freaking believe that?
Koyan, thank you very much for the double pink link. Switch 2 のニュース見た見たよ. I didn't see the news, but I saw the trailer for Switch 2. It looks exactly like what a lot of people were saying it was gonna look like. I was the part that I was most flabbergasted about was how the controllers connect differently to the screen now. You know how before it used to slide in, like snap? Now you just kind of like shove it in. And I saw the animation where they just shoved it in and I was like, oh! Like that was the part where I gasped. Out of all the other things that you could be surprised about, that was the part where I gasped. Like, oh! It's magnetic. I'm assuming it's magnets. Is it magnets? I'm assuming it's magnets now. I liked the sliding controllers, but hey, if the magnetic works even better, then why not, right? And the screen's bigger, and I do like that they have a little stand now behind the screen, so that you don't have to get yourself a Switch stand anymore. Otherwise, it seems pretty similar to a regular Switch, except now you're gonna have to you will need a Switch too if you want to play the newer games, but I'm assuming that I mean, technically the Switch itself was already a pretty perfect system to begin with. There's really not much you can improve of it because it's just perfect from the get-go. Hopefully they fix the controller drift thing. Yeah, I did have a drifting controller problem in the past. I had to buy new controllers once because it was drifting. Because I didn't use a Pro-Con back then. I'm assuming the Mario Kart they showed on the trailer was a new Mario Kart, which, yeah, I will probably play. Yeah, I'm assuming the system is just gonna be more beefier, bigger screen. Probably somewhat better graphics. 24 Racer Mario Kart. Really? Are you serious? I just went because oh my god. 24? Manji? Does that mean Wait, Chad, does that mean that, like, 10 versus 10 Splatoon might be a reality one day? 24 Mario Kart sounds absolute, like, bonkers. Like, okay, maybe not 10 versus 10. Maybe I'm thinking 5 versus 5. Yo. Even 5 versus 5 would be amazing. In Splatoon. 10-person match Splatoon. Maybe 6. Yeah, 6 versus 6 would be pretty different. That would be a game changer, guys. The only thing is it wouldn't fit the title of the game. It would be Splatoon 4, right? It would make more sense if Splatoon 4's like selling point was, well, now you can team up in teams of 4, but except it was 4 from the get-go, so it makes no sense to do that. But yeah, you know what I mean, right? Splatoon 4, where you get to play with 4, like, you know, that would be the that would fit the theme the most, but it's always been 4, so I wish they just skipped 4 and went to like straight to like Splatoon 5. So that they can do exactly what I was talking about with the 5 versus 5 thing. Be like 4? No, that didn't exist. Splatoon 5! Where you get to play with teams of 5! Yeah. True, you're right. Windows did skip 9. They did skip 9. Wait, why did they skip 9? I just realized, yeah, they did skip 9. I didn't realize that, man. Until now. What's wrong with 9? Because of Windows 95. Ah. Okay, that makes sense.
Trailer. Yippee! Yippee! Ain't that right, chat? Oh, look, are you guys looking at each other? Ah, look at you. You're so cute. Chat, stop looking around. You're gonna get sick. There you go. Anyways. Follow the cursor. We can move. Did you just notice that? You guys are getting a new one. Do you forget that you're the first VTuber chat to get a full debut? Wednesday, January 29th, 5 p.m. EST, chat debut. You're getting a 2D model, a 3D model, a lore video, a plushie, which technically is an IRL model, and a mini game. Anyways, come here. Watch this, chat. It's the Nintendo lore video. I think in one of these videos, they should just add like a reflection and make it like really butt ugly. If they ever want to make somebody laugh, in the middle of one of these like debut trailers for their Switches, for their consoles, in the reflection, just add like a really ugly POV of somebody's face. That'll be more realistic than whatever we're watching right now. Okay, it's slimmer, but it's also got a bigger screen. The plug is at the bottom. Oh, they have 2 plugs. Huh. 2 charging ports at the top and bottom? Wait, is there 2? I just realized that? Oh my god, there is. Wait, chat, that means you can charge it from the top and bottom, depending on how you play. I'm not gonna read what Spaghetti said, but that's really funny. Okay, so they added the Joy-Con strap just inside of it. The new Joy-Cons look good. It seems like they fixed drift. They added more like coverage under the I'm having a stroke. The stick, the thumbstick. Jesus Christ. They added grips under the thumb. Oh my god. All right, pack it up. I gotta quit streaming. Not swearing is affecting me. Look at the little mouses. They actually look like mice now. That's cute. HE double hockey sticks, no. You know dang well that it is not going to make a clapping sound when I like plug in the Switch. Stop it. You just wanted to keep that little snap transition that you had from the first time. Hit better clap. All right, now here's the cool thing about this lame trailer. They got Mario Party or Mario Kart 9. New Mario Kart. There you go. Yoshi's Burger Joint. This video is oddly attractive to you. Oh, I hope you can get help soon. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo 2 Switch plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible. Details will be shared later. It's backwards compatible. So, there you go. Nintendo Switch! Nintendo, we know you know. Now just take the teaser and leave us alone. This was the most get off of my back energy I've ever seen in a teaser. I think it's just the normal teaser. So the reason people are saying stuff like that is because it was leaked. So like the Nintendo Switch 2 was leaked a while ago. And they're just like, yes, we're making it. Leave us alone. Hi, Freddy. What's cool with Mario Kart 9, if you look very closely at certain characters, their art style looks closely resembling or references to Nintendo's classic art style from 1980s to 1990s. Do they? They just look like the normal models to me. If you look closely, the Nintendo characters look like Nintendo characters. Who would have thought? If you look close, Mario looks like Mario. Brain blown. Whoa, no way. Well, it would be stupid if the Nintendo Switch 2 didn't play Nintendo games. It's called the Switch 2. That's like if DS Lite didn't play DS games. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Of course it's backwards compatible. I don't know why that was even a question. That would just be dumb. That would just be dumb. Like, it is also a Switch. Hi, Jigsaw. Welcome on in. Joel 2 when? You're watching Joel 2 right now. I am the sequel to Joel. I don't think they're going to put Halo on the Switch. Maybe. I don't think so, but they might. Thank you for the biddies.
If you look as the design of the Switch 2, you can tell based on its design that it's a reference to the hit-selling console, the Switch 1.
No! What? Real? Real and true? Holy. I hope so. I loved the Switch 1. What a classic. Dude, that's crazy. That makes me so happy. The Switch 1, my favorite. My GOAT. Peak. Yes, Nintendo Switch is made of Switch. Joel, you look like a Cookie Run Kingdom character. Why? Because I'm small? Sounds a little stereotypical of you to say, don't you think? Sounds a little stereotypical if you ask me. Little rude, don't you think? Is it because I'm short? Is that why you're treating me like this? How rude. How could you say such a thing to me? I'm just trying to vibe. Thank you for the biddies. It's not the size. Oh, wait, I'll let it play.
It's not the size of the T.
Well, I don't freaking know. I want to say something. Damn. I hate this feeling of trying to remember what I was trying to tell. Now it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's so far now. It's so far. I completely forgot. Anyway, maybe if it's important, I'll come back. Yeah. Do you want to do a Nintendo Direct watch along for this Switch 2? Wait, what? They're releasing the Nintendo Switch 2? Now? Oh god. god. I don't know if I don't think I can do a watch along without perms. I don't think so. Like I never heard. I don't think so. Trailer is out in April. Ah. Oh, let me check this. Check the trailer. I'm checking the trailer very quickly. Okay. That's the Nintendo Switch. Alright. Oh! Oh, okay. Now it's bigger. Oh. Okay. Oh, nice design. Alright, buttons. Okay. Okay, that's the charger. Oh, I like the design of the back. That's much better than the one they had before. I never really liked that. I may do a watch along, guys. I'm gonna ask him. Oh, the controllers! Oh! Oh! Much better! Yeah! Let's go! Oh! Give! Give! Yes! Oh! Yes! Okay, okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? It does have magnets, right? Yes! Oh no, it doesn't have is it magnets? No, it's kind of... I guess it's similar to magnets. Ooh! Choo! Yes! Finally! Ah! I'll buy! Ah! Yes! Okay, the dog? The dog is the same as before. I was expecting something a little bit more minimal. I was expecting 2025. Okay. It's a game as well as Nintendo Switch game. Okay. It's much bigger. There's a new Mario Kart game. I'll be honest. It's in April. Nintendo Direct in April. Okay. I will check it out. I may do a watch along. I'll ask to my mana time, depending on the day as well, because that day might be very busy. In April, it's gonna be busy as hell. I already have my calendar for April is like already burning. Too late, Mom. I just got fired from my job. Now I have to go game soon. I just want to check this out. Oh. Well, it's actually super cool, but there's something about when a new console comes out that I don't know if this time I'm gonna buy it right away. Yeah. I always had some trouble buying consoles at the very beginning. So maybe right now I'll wait a little bit. And honestly, I'm hoping for like a limited edition of, maybe Pokemon or maybe Animal Crossing. Otherwise, I'm gonna buy 2 consoles, and then I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna be like, why did I buy this one? If I'm dead, I'm gonna buy the limited edition of this one. This is the reason why I didn't get the limited edition of Pokemon, because I already had a Nintendo Switch, and I was like, I'm not gonna do anything with 2 consoles. I'm gonna wait until the limited edition of this at some point. Hopefully, there's not like super important games for the Nintendo Switch 2 only. Because, for example, if Pokemon AZ will come out just for the Nintendo Switch 2, I'm gonna die in Minecraft and Roblox at the same moment. But I don't think so. I don't know how to say that. But Pokemon Legends, yeah. Or maybe there is a limited edition for that one too. I hate that name. Switch 2 is gonna have exclusive games announced out on Twitter. Yeah, of course, but I honestly don't think Pokemon is gonna be exclusive because they announced it before the Nintendo Switch 2. So technically, I think it's gonna be available for both of them. I don't know. I wonder. We'll check. We'll see. In terms of hardware, it's always better to wait a bit in case there are some problems for a patch. Yeah, I mean, I remember the only problem I had with my very first Nintendo was, I think the battery. If I remember correctly, the battery of my very first Nintendo Switch, that was one of the first Nintendo Switch ever. I had, a lot of overheating problems. Sometimes I couldn't even play games. Depends. Anyway, let's jump into the game, shall we? I'm so sorry for the yapp. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so Switch 2. You guys have seen it. At this point, if you haven't seen this trailer, like, it's actually crazy. Like, it'd be bananas if you haven't seen this thing. So, we're getting a brand new Switch, right? Obviously. But there's something I want to talk about more than just reacting to this thing. People are, like, not liking it. People are not liking the new Switch, which is baffling to me. People are like, looks bland, looks samey, looks meh. Like, I've been hearing so much hate about this Switch 2 in the 3 day. Who would have, like, bro, it's crazy to me how, like, everybody and their mother, when it comes to Nintendo, is always talking about, like, Nintendo's so weird. They always come out with a weird fucking gimmick. Why don't they just give us a console that's better than what they already have a masterpiece. Just make it a better console and it's powerful and we'll be good. And then literally that's exactly what they give us. Like, I'm not even kidding. That is exactly what they give us. They give us a better fucking console, like, that clearly is running better hardware. It's bigger. It's like, and then people are like, but the Joy-Cons are lacking color. They're, like, not even that good. It looks like a blend. Why am I gonna get a Nintendo Switch 2 when I have an Asus ROG Ally or I have a fucking, a Steam Deck? And I'm like, are you for real? Like, are we dead ass right now? Like, oh, but a new Mario Kart, that's cool, I guess. Like, what are you talking about? I did see what you said, Sylvie, because I did notice that. Apparently, Nintendo stock dropped 7% after this thing got announced. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that Nintendo stock dropped by 7% because they were disappointed, because stockholders were disappointed that the Nintendo Switch 2 wasn't anything fancy as shit? And I'm like, dog, what are you talking about? Like, I have seen, like, big ass, like, YouTubers. The snap sound is genuine clapping cheeks. Anyway, but yeah, so many people are, like, literally hating on the things that they've been asking for. Like, I really don't understand. Like, what happened? Like, I'm sorry, were you expecting something other than the literal full-on leaked product? Were you like, would you have been surprised if this thing didn't get leaked?
Uni 100 Nintendo fans are notoriously impossible to make happy. It's insane.
Like, it's so baffling to me. Like, I'm like, oh my god, the Switch 2, it looks cool, it looks slick. Obviously, the Joy-Cons are gonna end up being different colors at some point. Like, those are just the default Joy-Cons. I'm sorry, did we forget That the fucking default Joy-Cons on the original Nintendo Switch were either red and blue or just straight up black? Like, what? What are we talking about? Why is the internet so like, dude, I don't know what it is. I've just been noticing way more negativity on like everything in general. Like, it's like, ugh, but why would I play this when I could play the Asus ROG Ally? No one is gonna buy. A lot of people aren't going to buy the Asus ROG Ally. I can't say nobody because I clearly bought it. But the battery life is dog shit. And I can say that because I own it. The Steam Deck, PC players are going to buy a Steam Deck. Like, this is for general masses. What are we talking? You know damn well all of these motherfuckers that have complained about the Switch 2 being like, man, it doesn't look as good. Man, this is the future. Like, them bitching about it's like, yeah, well, they got to step it up to make it different. What? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Like, I saw, what was it, Maximilian dude? He was like, oh, it's just a Switch Pro. That's literally what we've been begging for the whole time. What? That's edited? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God. Because I when I saw that clip of Maximilian, dude, I was like, surely this is clickbait. Surely this is rage bait. Surely this is rage bait. Because I am like, how? Like, what is going on? They edited his reaction to be console war hate. Console war hate? What consoles? The Steam Deck ain't a console. Like, respectfully, the Steam Deck. Look, Steam Deck and the Asus ROG Ally are, I think, are great products, but they are not consoles. And bro, like, what do you like? I saw some. This guy was absolutely rage baiting, 100%. They were like, I could just play Nintendo games on the Steam Deck. I'm like, not legally. Not legally. No, you can't. No, you fucking can't. Like, what? Yes, no, that's wrong. That is so wrong. You can't play Nintendo. What are you talking? No, that's not true, Jason. Monstrosity and Mother Sakura, thank you for the subs. What are you talking about? That is not true. The only people that I know that have been like, yeah, you can totally do that through your Steam Deck has been Xbox. Yeah, stream your games, use Game Pass. In fact, we'll tell you how to do it. Like, that is 100% factual. They literally gave a whole FAQ on how to use Game Pass on a Steam Deck because Steam Deck runs Linux, right? Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared. Like that, like what? Like what games? Those are the only games that I wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Probably Labo and Ring Fit. That makes sense. I would think Ring Fit. Labo I'd get. Ring Fit.
Okay to know why it didn't went through on my phone.
Hey, thank you for the 40 months.
Let's go. Hi, Sand everyone. I hope you feeling better.
The weird gimmick
Also,
ones. I
wow,
see.
I come in quite a conversation about Nintendo
Dude,
2.
it's just crazy to me. I have seen so much like crazy shit about it. Like, dude. Like, are we really? Are we really complaining that we're just getting a better Nintendo Switch hardware? The thing that we've been begging for, also this thing, the drifting, I thought that was funny. Test double up effect. Is there a double up effect? I don't hear it on my end. I don't think the hate is valid. The hate is 100% bullshit. Like, also, so many people and their goddamn mothers are complaining about this thing. Did we forget the Super? Actually, no. I know we've forgotten about the Super Nintendo because literally half of you weren't even born during the Super Nintendo. I know that's like, I know that's not like, I was like, wait a minute. No. But yeah, like, okay, I'm looking at what Maximilian dude said. Literally didn't say that, but all right. Edit only focuses on criticism too. Convo leans eventually into the idea that we've been complaining about not having better Nintendo gear on hardware level forever. Then self-realizing that we got it, but where's the gimmicks, lol? The entire reason folks / I buy Nintendo hardware is for the games. Don't stick me on the console war stuff. It's one of the easiest bans. Yeah, like, okay, cool. Just making sure. Sweet. I'm glad. Because, like, bro, it's so ironic that everybody, that I've seen so many people complain about this fucking thing, that I'm like, dog, what? What are you talking about? This is literally what this is what folks have been asking for forever. Folks forever have been like, yo, can we get Nintendo Switch with bare minimum PS4 graphics? What? This is it. This is it. It's not even out yet. I love the theory gimmick, by the way. I love the theory gimmick. The theory gimmick is that that the drift, that we're actually gonna be able to use it as like mice. Like, treat this shit like a mouse. Like, one joystick is like moving and this one aims, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Good evening, see you in chat. First time chatter and
hey.
Twitch user. Learning about Vtubers the past few
Thank you for the 100 biddies.
And recommended you, and I thought it was a different CU, but then I heard the voice. Also, enjoyed the dub for that one healing magic anime you played.
Oh, well, thank you.
It was a good watch.
I appreciate it. Like, chat, like, for real. Be for real right now. Like, to the people complaining about the Joy-Cons or the colors being bland, this was literally one of the launch versions. This was literally one of the launch versions of the Switch. It was between this and this one. This one, if I remember right, had what? More battery or some bullshit? Not battery, memory? Wasn't that the case or some bullshit? Like, bro, what? No, the red one is patched. Even worse. Even worse. Even worse. Anyway, all that to say, I'm looking forward to the Nintendo Switch 2. Also, shout out to Mario Kart 9, question mark, right? I love how, it's so funny, everybody calls these redesigns, and part of me is like, are they really redesigns, or are they just like remake of the OG Super Nintendo Mario Kart? Because the way that Bowser is shaped, I'm like, dude, this reminds me of like OG, like Super Mario Kart. I do know about DK. I know a lot of people are like, look at DK, look at DK. Chat. I kind of fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of actually really fuck with the DK's like design. I actually kind of fuck with it. It's very reminiscent of the original Donkey Kong. Super Mario Kart.
25 months, yay. See spin.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the 25 months, Game Raider. But yeah, no, I really like these designs. I do want to see like proper gameplay. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Super Mario Kart more than anything else. Like these designs. I mean, obviously Donkey Kong doesn't. Donkey Kong is more like it looks more like the movie. It looks like the movie or the Donkey Kong just arcade machine. And it's 24 racers. Well, that's not confirmed, but a lot of people are assuming that because of the spots, right? There are a lot of spots. But bro, 24 would be crazy. Bro. Damn, the collabs are gonna go wild. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see more about it. Also, so we're getting a direct on April 2nd. Ah, fuck, man. Man, Fuck. Can we get something sooner? Can we please get something sooner? Like at least some gameplay or something? Nope. Yeah, we're fucked. Anyway, I'm assuming this thing is coming out. It'd be wild if they're like, yeah, Nintendo Direct April 2nd. This console launches April 30th. This guy stinks! But nah, probably, but nah, this thing will probably come out in like June or something. Like that's what we're looking at, right?
One thing I will be looking out for is this year is the 35-year anniversary of the Super Nintendo. So who's to say they won't
Bro.
and make a Super Nintendo Switch in November?
Dude, if they do a Super Nintendo Switch 2, like the Joy-Cons, bro, I'd lose my mind. It'd be sick. Anyway, yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. I think it looks cool. I'm excited. I'm buying it day one. But I'm also a sucker for these. Now, Nintendo, if you could add like achievements and stuff, maybe I'd be in there. Anyway. But yeah. See, I'm thinking Q3. Oh, how long does this,
Have you already seen the Genuine song Hallis you made?
No, I haven't, because I literally was waiting for stream. Not the achievements, I know. Anyway. Okay, before I continue...
Speaking of, Nintendo Switch 2 finally announced, but... I mean... What now? Oh, you want me to buy it? I don't know. It's like not that, like, you know, because like for Nintendo, for other consoles, I feel like, you know, they just do like normal upgrades, where it's just like a technical upgrade usually. But for Nintendo, they usually always have like new funky features, you know, like the Wii U and I don't know, like, you know, going from GameCube to Wii was very interesting, and going from Wii U or so to Switch and so was interesting. Yeah, did they give up? Because I mean, I honestly think it would be really hard to come up with something that would be so successful again, so probably makes sense to not force something crazy again. Yeah, it's just the same but bigger, which just makes me think like, then isn't it just like an OLED Switch or something like that? But I guess we'll see. I mean, there's a couple of features that seem pretty new, like using the Joy-Con as a mouse, which, okay, but who needs that? Like who? What? But yeah, more performance is probably the right way to go. But yeah, I hope that at least they stay kind of revolutionary and unique and innovative with their like small handheld consoles, if they ever plan to release one again. What do you think? You think they're focusing like only on non-handheld ones now? Like, I feel like with the Switch, okay, it's understandable that you just want to improve the technical side now because it was too successful. Oh, wait, yeah, the Switch is hand. No, but I mean, like, you know, of course, one day I want to see something like a DS again. But yeah, you're right. Somehow I completely ignored that right now. Right, they're killing two birds with one stone. True. Why do you want this? What? Why? For using it like in a different room, or are you gonna bring it outside?
That's funny. Hey, I got Robux. Oh man. That's good. That's good. Switch 2 raffle now. Did you guys see the Switch 2 announcement? Ooh. Let me get the picture. I'm excited. I'm really excited. It looks like
It looks like it's very similar to the Switch, which is why it's named Switch 2. Which makes me happy because I kind of feel like it's a design that they didn't need to change too much. Looks like this. So they took the colored Joy-Cons and instead made them black by default, and the accent colors on the inside a little bit. Which I like, it's low-key. I do think it makes it look a little too much like the Steam Deck or any of the competitors like that. Yeah, it is larger. It looks like the screen size is a bit bigger, which is great because I guess they looked at people and realized a lot of them play it handheld. I'm hoping this means we get a really solid processor. Yeah, better hardware, all of that, to the point where, you know, it works just as well as playing it on TV. I don't really want there to be a difference. I play so much handheld. So, you know, I would like that. The connectors, yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, it looks like you can see on the inside of the case of the Switch there's a little black rectangle in the middle. There's a connector, and it's like this magnetic attachment, and that's the actual, looks like the inside of cartridge with proper contacts that need to attach to get the Joy-Con on there. I think that is so much better than the slide-on, slide-off design, because the slide-on, slide-off would wear down very easily, and people would break them constantly. So this one, it scares me, but I'm sure that they've spent a lot of time making that work. So, ever freaking out about the connector? Guys, it's Nintendo. You know that they do everything they possibly can to make sure that kids can drop all of their products a billion times. The DS was like crazy indestructible compared to other handhelds, you know? So, I think it'll be fine. Now, can you break everything? Yes, you can break anything, but like, it's Nintendo. You know that they test shit by throwing it off the roof to make sure if a kid throws their shit out the window of a car, it's still good, right? So I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. I have faith. I do like that it's just bigger. I think the current size of the Switch is really nice, but with how much I play handheld, I do find myself like just wishing for a bigger screen, straight up. It does seem like it'll still be really light though. It's not really it's still thin, which is great because I have a Steam Deck and that thing is fucking heavy, okay? And it's not that I pick it up and I go, "Oh, I can't carry it." It's just that when you're playing games for a long time, you
The Wii
notice it.
controller was so strong you could wing one through a wall and it would still work. Don't ask how I know.
Yeah, no, they make their stuff like baby proof. Okay? Baby proof. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I want a new Splatoon. I don't know if they'll do Splatoon 4, but I want Splatoon 4. It looks like in the teaser they had a new Mario Kart. Obviously I want a new Mario Kart. I want them to release a new Animal Crossing with it. I think a lot of people want that. I think they need that. I want Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, I hope it's a launch title. I don't know if they'll do that, but I want Metroid Prime 4 really badly. I think that would be a great way to do it. There will definitely be a new 3D Mario. They will never not do that. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have cartridges. So they definitely have a cartridge slot, and they said it will be backwards compatible. I'm going to assume that they'll do the same thing they did with the 3DS, where they had DS games that went into that slot, and then they added a notch to the newer ones, so you couldn't put them in the old one and accidentally break them, but they would still fit into the new one as well. I assume they will just add the weird plastic nub, because that honestly, that strat always worked just fine. So, we'll see. Praying for Diddy Kong Racing. Oh, I wish, but anything that's like officially rareware is kind of, it's tough. That's tough. Fell off Animal Crossing with the crafting and breaking tools. Yeah, I really liked the last one. I thought some things about it lacked soul. I hate saying that, but it lacked soul of the old games. It's really true that it did, because the character personalities all being samey, not as many unique voice lines or voice lines, dialogue. It did feel bare bones. I felt like it was too easy to build up your village. You could go and trade things to other people, and everyone was like power leveling their friends, basically. I disliked the terraforming too. I didn't like that. I thought it made sense to allow some amount of it, but the way they did it and made it completely customizable, it made it so that so many people made their islands very unnatural. Very unnatural. And I never changed my island around to the point where it looked like man-made like that. I just worked with what I had, and all I did was move a couple staircases around because some villagers lived like way too close to them. And that was it. I really didn't do much because I liked it feeling like I was working with living what I, in the place I had. But I didn't understand why the island was so small. Why was it so small, right? This is a newer game. We could have so much. I felt like there wasn't much to put on the island besides people's houses, too. All of the furniture being outside, too. I felt like they should have a distinction between outdoor and indoor furniture. I don't know. It was a good concept, but I didn't like the execution. I still played it. I still had fun with it at the end of the day, but I don't know. Yeah, no froggy chair. Can you believe that? Okay, crazy. Absolutely insane. Hi, Milky. You tried Stacklands yesterday? Isn't it so good? They have a lot of new ones. That company, Sock Pop, does like a new game every almost month. They do it so often. You should try Clicky Land. It's another one of theirs. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Yeah, they gave the option to customize it all. I think they could have peeled back. So I think terraforming could have been allowed, but it should have been something as simple as a couple of options that you choose between. You know, hey, I wanna flatten out this area. Okay, do you want it to look like this? Yes or no, right? And they don't let you do it yourself. I don't know. A lot of the things people did with their islands were really creative and cool, whatever. But they made these like showpiece islands that could never change. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like that. But it was the villagers for me mostly. It was the villagers and the I felt like there was a lack of progression. Like there was nothing to do. Your shop would get upgraded over time a little bit, but it still didn't like feel like there was much. I don't know. They should add more in the future. We'll see. Yeah, Froggy Chair was added with the DLC, but when they dropped, they didn't have it. And a lot of people were upset. They were upset. They were like, no Froggy Chair, what do you mean? It did show up later, but I remember opening the game and immediately being like, can I get the Froggy Chair? And finding out I couldn't, and I was so sad. Should have been objectives and just events with each villager. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Maybe it'll get better. Fan base too, because people were selling villagers sometimes for real money. Yeah, they made it so that you could get any villager you wanted, right? You could just you could use their cards. They had that, it was like the Amiibo card system. And you could just get those and then scan in the villager you want, and then they would visit the next day. So people would just speedrun getting the exact villagers they wanted. And I thought that was cool, but like it was too much. I think they should give you a slot to be able to invite one that you want. And if you want to get a different one, you have to get rid of that one. And you can't scan in your whole village, you know? That seems crazy to me. You got the Sanrio ones? Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Yeah, I like the special ones. But being able to scan in every single normal villager was kind of crazy. You have to have a diversity of personality types. Yeah, I had 2 villagers, and they were both peppy. They were both the peppy type, and they all just said the exact same things as each other, and it actually made it feel so surreal. I had to get rid of one of them. I had to have a mix of one of each, because having 2 villagers live near each other that say the same thing felt so like, I was like, I don't like this. That's what made it like lose a lot of the charm immediately, you know? Just had to. For people who grew up on the older games, it got them their old villagers before a new player could take away from seeing who shows up. Yeah, it's true. That's true. I don't know. Yeah, you mostly wanted Uchi or normal. Yeah, I actually liked just normal. Normal personality was actually really nice. Went back to New Leaf. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, I'm sure they've heard the feedback. I'm sure they've seen how much people really just did not like that. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, formulaic responses. All the dialogue was the same. It was all the same, man. You want a collectible SNES with working games? I think they are going to forgo stuff like that because they still have their emulators on the Switch. I agree, it would be nice, but I don't think they're concerned about it because they just have the emulators straight up. Lazy villagers are fun. Yeah, Lazy was always my favorite personality. I had a Biscuit. You know, Biscuit. It's a weird fucking dog. I always loved Biscuit. Hold on, I'm getting a picture of him. I'm getting his picture right here. There we go. Biscuit. Look at that guy. Look at this motherfucker. I always had Biscuit. And Biscuit would forget everything, and he was stupid. He was a stupid dog, and I loved him. I loved him. I love this dude. Yeah, no pants. He'd just walk around, and I'd be like, hey, what's going on? He'd be like, I found a bug, and I ate it. And I'd be like, yeah. Yes, you did. Yeah, Lazy was my favorite Animal Crossing personality. Lazy and then just normal for the girls. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, he was living his best life. I loved Biscuit. I don't know. I think I have confidence that they'll fix some stuff with the villagers having more quote unquote soul in the whatever next game they have. I think they will. I'm just worried that they'll keep the map small again. I don't like that. I wish the map were bigger. I wish we had a city or town to go into. I think it would be really nice to have constant online play available if you want to play online, and then have people, sort of the way in Splatoon, you walk around and you see players, but they're not actively playing. You're just hooked up to the internet so you can see like the people walking around. And then they have like a player card or something. I think they should implement something like that. So if you go to quote unquote town, you see other player characters walking around, right? I think it would be nice. Make it so you can do stuff together. Yeah, that was the other thing, right? When people visited your island, they just disabled like most stuff that you could do. And they'd be like, oh, someone's visiting. So the only thing you could do with your friends was sit there and like fish together, show them, like you could let them in your house and they could walk around. And that was it. And I was like, this isn't really like playing together like that, you know? So, I don't know. I think they just need more mechanics too. We have bug catching and we have fishing. They added diving. We need more stuff. Like when you compare it to things like Stardew, etc. Stuff like proper farming, whatever. Maybe plant care, bonsai, you know, whatever it is. I think we just need more stuff to do. The fact that they really haven't added much besides diving, which is basically just fishing, for the longest time. Shooting star farming, yeah, that was such a simple thing and that existed for a while. I think they just need more. They need more. I don't know. You said mini games to play together in New Leaf? Yeah. They're probably going to keep making it a collectathon. That's true. They did do that to Pokemon. They did. I think for Pokemon it makes sense because of the merchandise aspect and all that, but I don't know. There's more that could be done, I think. It's just a lack of mechanics. A big lack of mechanics. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah.
This is actually my first reaction in this channel. I saw this popping around earlier today, Nintendo Switch 2, so I'm pretty excited about it. I feel like a lot of people that I talked to had a lot of questions or concerns with the aesthetic of what the dock looks like, but I want to see what it looks like. I honestly haven't seen the trailer yet, so let's watch it together and I'll have my reaction after. All right. Okay. Oh, it's just bigger. Okay, like aesthetic changes. We love that. I think. Okay. That looks kind of more. I mean, it looks. Oh. I mean, the Switch one is kind of flimsy, but that one looks kind of flimsy too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, aesthetic change. I do like that color, like a peach color or salmon or whatever. Okay. I like it. I like it. Ooh. Okay. Nothing too different. Oh, it's not like a slide now. You just click it in. Okay. I mean... Ooh. Okay, they have a new Mario Kart? Or is that the pre-existing one? Okay, I see it. Ooh, okay. Kind of similar, but probably gonna be different, right? Yeah. It's not like a slide-in anymore. Wait, it releases this year? Oh. Wait. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch. Okay. So there's a... Wait, so it'll be the same... Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Okay. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so it's backwards compatible, but not, forward compatible, which makes sense, I guess. Oh, certain. Wait, so some of them can be. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. Okay, I mean, okay. I don't know if there's more. Oh my god, I thought that's the release date. It's the Nintendo Direct. Wait, I'm pretty excited, actually. Yeah, so, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I have been neglecting a lot of exclusive Nintendo games. It's not like I choose not to play them, but it's more so like I just haven't had a chance to play them. I grew up with like a variety of consoles, actually. I played with, grew up with a Game Boy, and then I had a PS1 and GameCube and Xbox 360. So I keep like shifting console companies, you know what I mean? So I never really like got into like Nintendo games, like single player Nintendo games. But I do have a Switch, but majority of my games are more of like the multiplayer ones. And other than the aesthetic, I feel like a lot of these are like, obviously it's a first look trailer, so I feel like it's highlighting more of the aesthetic of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this still kind of looks flimsy, and by the way it they did this part, I'm kind of scared it's gonna break. Like, I feel like hinges are always like the weak spot for Nintendo consoles, in my opinion. I had a Game Boy SP at some point, and like the hinges kind of break after a while. Obviously you have to be careful, quote unquote, right? But at the same time, like sometimes you just drop it, sometimes something happens and the hinges kind of get loose and stuff. But maybe it'll be easier to repair this. The aesthetic became more black, right? Like this part, I like it, but at the same time, like I don't know if it's because people complain that these kind of look, not as good, but I like the different colors, and there's a lot of things that you can do with this. But then all black, I mean, it's pretty clean, right? Like all black, and then there's kind of like a hint of the same color as this one, I guess, like blue and red or blue and salmon. I like the look of it. It does kind of remind me of a Steam Deck in a way. But that's like me kind of just like looking at it in you know, at a glance. Like I don't really own a Steam Deck, so but you know, Steam Deck is all black, kind of similar to this, and kind of big as well. So I think this is the part where my friends were laughing at, like the big ass 2 over here seems so. It's just right there, but I get it. You have to brand it as the second one because you know, what if people buy this dock as a replacement for like the first one, right? But I don't know. I like it. I don't know if this is another Mario Kart. I actually cannot tell because someone did tell me that there's like a 24-person Mario Kart. Is it? Because 5, 10, 15. Oh wait, no, 6, 12, 18. Oh, okay. So is that where it came from? Yeah. So 24-person Mario Kart is actually pretty exciting. I don't know if this is the first look for it too, or this is from like the current Mario Kart. I'm not really sure. I don't remember this stage, so I'm pretty excited. I don't know what exclusive games there are. I'm probably gonna be the type that will probably wait until there's a decent amount of games, just like what I did for Switch. But honestly, I'm pretty excited. You know, I can't really say I'm a Nintendo fan, but I do. You know, I love their games. You know, like I'm not a hardcore fan. Let's just say that. Like I'm a fan, but I'm not a hardcore fan. So I'm still catching up with the backlog of games, right? Like I am like planning on playing Legend of Zelda, but I don't know if I should wait until this one. But you know, the new Pokemon's coming out soon. I'm pretty excited about that. And you know, if this does release, I'll probably wait until the direct to see like when the release date is, and I'll probably like plan accordingly. But I'm really excited about it. You know, it's more powerful than obviously the Switch that I have currently, but it doesn't seem like one of those things where I'll buy it right away. Plus the price point, right? I think it also depends on the price point. If the Switch is around $200, it's probably gonna be like more expensive than that. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Honestly, I'm trying to see if I can like react to more of things like these, and I'm pretty excited. I love watching people react to things. And
Huh?
The promo for the Switch 2 just leaked.
Really?
I sent it to you on Discord. Are you able to watch it on stream?
Yeah, I can watch it on stream. Magnetic design. That's satisfying. I like
and
that.
It's 1080p, not 720, which is great.
That does help. That is Elden Ring.
So it's probably getting announced like this month. I'm assuming they're probably fucking clamoring to get this off the internet.
Gee, it sure is hot out here. My armpits are sweaty. I don't know who would ever want to smell them.
What the f?
Mario, wanna sniff?
Shut up, dude.
So bad.